This is one of those mornings where the words are kind of hard to find. And I knew yesterday, I just had this. You ever have in life like a suspicion that something's going to happen in the world and it's going to be something that happens and you're going to have to adapt as a result of it? And that's one of the things that, about working at our iHeart radio stations that we do well is that when things happen in the moment, you turn to your favorite iHeart radio station. Hopefully, it's the one you're listening to right now to stay in the moment, present with what's happening in the moment, right at that time, good or bad, regardless. You listen to us to stay connected. And sometimes, as one of those people who tries to help make sure you stay connected, the news shows up and it gets hard to communicate that stuff and then put on a happy face and be this escape kind of for you and stuff. And when we know, and I know that you need to know, and well, there's been a lot of news lately, and I won't delve into the whys, and I won't talk about my conjecture and thoughts. If you want to see that, there are places where you can go. You can message me directly, and we can have a video chat. I'll hop on Zoom with anyone at any time and talk about my thoughts, and I'm not afraid to do that because they're mine. And I just, it's one of those things where you enjoy the work you do. We run towards a story, good or bad, to tell you that story. And sometimes it's not always easy to do when you see the human component, like we saw. And that was just one of many senseless things that's happened. This one just got all of the news because of all of the people involved and because of all of the news that's coming out. And all of this. And the one thing that I kept coming back to is that out of hopelessness there's hope. Out of despair there's a way forward. There's something that can rekindle the joy, something that can bring us all back as people. And it starts by being a good person. You if you can be a good person, right, you can overcome anything. And I want to believe that. And I really do believe that. And I'm trying really hard to see that through the trees of the stuff in the world today, if you know what I mean. And like I said, I don't want to get too deep into it. I just wanted you to know that I know that it's tough. And I know that, again, we're having conversations that are hard to have. And we're wondering why. And we have to put on a happy face and we have to go to work and we have to do this and we have to do that. And we have to take care of our families. And I don't know. It's just an emotional roller coaster yesterday, between Valentine's Day and then all of the news showing up at the end of the day and then everything that goes into it. And it's not even telling the story or being there for you to listen to you ask questions about why it's happening and all of this. It's just that, there's only so much you can take when it comes to days like yesterday, which really did become emotional roller coasters. At least for me, it was like the elation of the day of love. And then boom, you know, but that's life. And the thing I know is this: if we're good human beings to one another, we're never really alone and we can get through it together. But man, I'm tired of having the same optimistically hopeful conversation over and over again because the definition of insanity is what? Just something to think about. My parents named me Toby. Time to get to work on the first show of a very long broadcast day after Valentine's Day. Thank you for listening. Thank you for being you. And thank you for watching and for listening. And if you need me, if you have stuff on your mind and you feel like there's no one you can talk to, find me. You know where I am, and I'm not hard to find, to quote Deion Sanders. See ya. And remember, you're important and loved.